So yeah, there we go. The credits to Godzilla's episode 10, but we're not done yet. Don't you worry. There's a little bit more to come. Now, here's the thing, right? Yo, Doom, look at that. Look at this. Look at this if you can. There is you.
I can't right now, Spino. I'm sorry. I
I know that you're focused, but yeah, you're listed as one of the screenwriters. Now, here's
oh
the
cool.
thing, right? With Mick and TMG, I was originally going to like jokingly like label them as the Filipino slave department, but because of like the drama that we had, I decided to leave that. Well, I was told to leave that out. And I still want to do that just for the heck of it, but still. Um, Not only that, but they kept telling me that, oh, I could do this in like a week or 3 weeks. Like the thing is, right? Firstly, I did it my way.
First of all, with not nearly as high quality.
Yeah,
Second of all, you have shit to do. Third of all, you are in college. You have studying to do. You
yeah,
have a
like
bunch of shit to do.
yeah,
You are
obviously,
overall have way more responsibilities than they ever have, and they say that you don't do anything.
yeah. Like keep in mind, right, that I
They
have a
really
life.
should just start talking in their own frames of mind than try going into yours because they tried fucking living your life way too much and it's fucked up.
Like here's the thing, right? I I obviously I have like a life like outside of making videos. I don't want
Yeah.
to make making videos my life. And the process to like, do all of this, I put in the effort. I put in the time in. I had to balance out doing so much college work. I did so much with just one class. I had one class and it was stressful like trying to do everything, like scheduling things out, doing my work and balancing that out with just making videos too. And keep in mind, right? I spent like like slept very late at night just to get all this stuff out and just made. And it took me several retakes and I just said, "You know what? If I'm going to make episode 10, then I better put in that effort. I better make the wait for episode 10 worth it." And then they go and tell me, "Oh, I could have this done in like a week or 3 weeks or so." Bruh, you don't have the life that I live. You should stop telling me
Yeah.
this. You really should.
They they believe they fucking act like they know everything in the fucking world and they really don't. I don't know everything in the world. You don't know everything in the world. Not anybody knows everything in the world. And they're acting like they know the responsibilities of a 20 something year old. That's not true. I don't I don't even know that. Like they can yeah, you can do it in a week. They can do it in a week. Okay. Do it.
See if it's like at the same quality as I put in
Exactly.
like all the
They
effort
can
that I put
fucking
into
do it
this.
then. Like, I don't want to hear shit until they make Godzilla's episode 10, except double the fucking size. Go ahead, make an, like, 2 hour long fucking episode in a week. 2 weeks. I'll give you 2 weeks. I'd love to see that. But I hate it when people undermine work. I hate it when people do that.
Like I didn't know when this was going to get done. Like I was thinking, okay, maybe I might get this done in April. No, it lasted until May into June, and I really wanted to get it done, but because of just how much there was and just how much I had to do, I wasn't able to do it. And you want to know what'd be even worse? Imagine if I did this, but in stop motion. That would have taken an entire year, if I'm being honest. It would have taken an entire freaking year. And the reason why, this is a reason why I don't do stop motion. Like, no hate towards anyone who does stop motion. I appreciate the work. I appreciate the craft. But can I do that? After just experimenting with it, I just couldn't do it. I still respect those who do stop motion if it's done well. Like this is why I watch Counter 565 or 656. I forgot like the number placement with that. This is why I watch Moonshine Animations. This is why I watch Pants and Hat because they put in the effort and I just wait to see when they're gonna like pump out something new, something funny, something cool, something amazing. I watch those guys. I don't expect them to like release a new video every month. Like stop motion takes
Exactly.
time. Stop motion can take a lot of time. Like it took
Everything
years.
takes time, even if it's just you putting your fucking like Spino, you did a lot in that fucking video, and that's a long ass video, and you've done shit tons of takes, and as you and I have said, they can go ahead and fucking do it in a week. I'd like to see the same exact shit come from them.
Yeah, like it
I would
took.
love to be my fucking guest. If they can do it at the same quality or better, fair. Fair then. Sure. But even then, it's not a good comparison since you have shit to do. It's not like you're sitting at home every day talking to your fucking friends. You're doing stuff with your fucking life. You know? Like I have to find out what your schedule conforms to, and I have to find out what my schedule is, because we both have schedules to go by. I don't know Mick's schedule, but I can definitely tell you it's a lot more open than yours.
Yeah, like here's the thing with this, right? Not only did like, get like a lot of effort put into it, but keep in mind, right? When I was making this, I was still relatively new to just Shotcut in general. This whole project was just like a way of me trying to figure out how Shotcut works, and it was like partially a learning experience because the only like video that I did like before, like other than like the announcement videos, was the Toho Kabuto Burst Battle video. That video was done because I wanted to switch the way I make videos. Because before I used to make them on my iPad, but realizing that I couldn't do like certain projects on my iPad alone, and because of just limitations of just the of it in general, I had to switch to my computer. And because of my budget, I had to find like a cheap, free way of doing all of this. And over time, it just evolved. I've learned more and more about what to do in Shotcut. I've learned like how to film, how to like write scripts. I even bought a brand new freaking microphone that I've been using throughout this entire stream that I bought in Thailand just so I can make higher quality videos. This is what I've been doing for like the past years. I've been trying to up the quality of my content because I can't just simply use my iPad alone. Like that's why I told Dalian too. Dalian's like content, like he can do a lot with like just his iPad, but I feel as though he could be doing more if he got a computer. Like if you want
That's
to
how it works. Better equipment means better quality, means better uploads,
like
better just overall.
this isn't
Like
like
if I had a better computer, I could stream much better. My quality would be better, my streaming speed would be better, everything would be better, my audio would be better. Just in general, I would just have a better stream. Now, I don't. I have my Xbox, not a very good Wi-Fi connection, and it's painful.
yeah,
Which is
and
why recently my streams have been really low quality because I have an Ethernet cable hooked up to it and it's only 3,000 bit rate. That's how bad my internet is here.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, so the best bit rate, which is the fastest, the best quality, and all of that is 6,500. I
Wow.
can barely reach 3,000 bit rate.
Jeez.
So, yeah, bitrate is basically how much data is going in and how fast and how clear. So, if I have a lower bitrate, that's just overall tanking my audio, that's tanking my video, that's tanking my streaming time. So, like, I might be even more delayed. That's why I'm stopping using my camera. My camera, it's fucking delayed to hell. I hear myself talk like way after like I see my mouth move on my camera and then I just actually see and I hear the voice come through and it's late, way late. So I can't even use my camera because of it.
Yeah,
So
and
streaming's been kind of a problem. But yeah, better equipment just means better qualities and better stuff like that, as long as you use it.
like like here's the thing, right? This isn't like the old days of YouTube where you can just slap something together like a very like low
Exactly.
effort. Like nowadays people have standards. People have standards when it comes to
Yeah.
making videos nowadays, and I kind of
You
want to
don't see
uphold.
YouTube poops now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, look at freaking Dumbsville and Maxor. Those guys are freaking editing powerhouses, especially Maxor. Like, holy crap. The amount of time and effort, like, remember that like whole scene in like his Metal Gear Rising video where he talked about how it took him like forever to make that whole monsoon scene, right? Took him like what,
Yeah.
4 days?
But just in the end, that it just takes time.
Yeah,
And
and keep in mind,
I
right?
just find it retarded on how Mick and TMG can say stupid bullshit like that. I
Uh,
want them to grow up and see themselves be qualified enough to do it. And I'm not calling myself smarter than them at all. I'm not calling myself more experienced than them at all. I'm just saying from my experience and from others' experience, from what I've seen from my parents, my peers, people older than me, and people younger than me, and people of all ages, that sitting at home all day, you can get a lot done if you want to get something done. But the thing is, if you're not sitting at home all day, you have a schedule, you have things to do, it's a lot harder to fit in what you need to fit in. And, you know, I can fit in a lot of stuff. I can stream a lot. I can stream consistently. But do I want to stream every day? No. And that's sort of a thing with you, Spino. You don't want to make a video every single day. You don't want to do that. That's just going to get really tiring really fast, which is another thing. You probably could have gotten it done a lot sooner.
but I
But
have
the
a
thing
life.
is, you have a life, you have, like, you have the willingness to take a break. I'd like to see Mick and TMG, yet again, I'd like to see Mick and TMG do it in that time and not be miserable. And being miserable also affects the quality. If you're fucking miserable making it, you're not making a good video.
Oh, you want to know what like Mick like told me? He just told me, "Oh, if you're just
What did he say?
if you're not in like a good mood, just like he told me like from his experience, just keep making the video. Like, bruh, making
That's not how that works.
when I'm upset, I don't want to do anything because I want to like focus on just calming myself down. That's not
Yeah,
how it
like
works." Eh,
that may be how it works in Micmic's experience, and that's understandable if it is. But he can't just really just sit here and say, "Yeah, that's what you need to do."
yeah, I
It's
mean,
not what you need to
I'm
do.
not
Do whatever the fuck works.
I'm not the best at making videos. Clearly, I'm not. I'm still trying to figure out what it is to do, and nobody's the best at the end of the day. Like it is true. It's cliche, but it is true. And not only that, but two other things, right? One is that because I've been making videos more and more recently, I barely have enough free time to do anything else. Like I have a crap ton of stuff in my watch later playlist. There's some anime I want to watch, and there's games I want to play. But my focus is just making videos. And because of like what I'm working on right now, I'm like working on like 3 videos, almost 4. Because this whole stream and like everything that came before it, like all those VTuber stuff, it's not exactly the original, like not original, the official return of form of my channel. This is just stuff in between, and I'm just trying to keep the channel up because I've been gone for so long on this main channel. I just want to bring life back to it. So that's what I've been doing. Technically speaking, with all these streams and the way that I've been making videos recently, it's basically on life support if I'm being honest. So once I get those videos done, when I get those videos all done and squared away, then hopefully they'll get the channel back in business. And
Yeah.
speaking of which, you know what I've been kind of feeling?
What?
I don't know if this is like the right feeling or not, but I kind of feel burnt out in a way. I've been working on like the same video recently, and I just feel like moving on to the next because of how hard it is. Like, okay, later on in the video, I'm just gonna spoil it right now, to give you like context. I'm working on a review on Figma Monocakaname, and I'm reviewing both the school uniform and Magical Girl figures of both characters. And those characters have accessories because they're Figmas. And the thing is that I have to constantly swap out like certain parts of the figure to like pose in like different scenes, and it's very tedious. And you have to like get the camera right and get like the pose right to make it look like it make it look good on camera. Now you may
Yeah.
think that it may be as simple as that, but it's not. It really is not. If you want to get it done, you get it done right. You That's like how it is
Doing
with
it
me.
different. Doing it right.
Yeah, you need to. You want to make. I want to make my videos like presentable. But the thing is that with like the review that I'm doing, like the first one, it is just it's just tiring because I'm working with two figures and they have accessories that are small, and some of them are like very thin and fragile. Not to mention the fact that the two figures themselves are freaking old, and I have to pay here in the States $50 in order to get it off of another figure of like the same character off of eBay. So it's a lot for me to do with just these two figures in just one review. And then another spoiler for like the next review I'm doing. Yeah, it's gonna guess what? It's gonna be a Godzilla related video. There, I said it. It's gonna be Godzilla related. I'm going to review the SH Monster Arts Godzilla Ultima from Godzilla Singular Point. There. I hope you all are happy. And there's like concern about that too, because for one, I don't know what to do with that review itself. That review, I want to review both Godzilla Earth and Ultima because they're both anime figures. But then I thought, okay, why don't I just do Ultima because I don't want to do Earth? And then I just went back and forth until eventually I'm just going to stick to just reviewing Ultima because I don't want to review both Ultima and Earth. That's just too much work for me. So I'm just going to do Ultima and then that's it. And the other thing that concerns me is the fact that it's going to be a Godzilla video. Guess what? That's going to get more views than the Monica review. And it just bothers me because I'm going to make a Godzilla video. It's going to get more notice than the other video that took me way longer. So that's like the concern that I have with making Godzilla videos. And I've been trying to push the idea that I'm not just a Godzilla fan. I don't want to be known for it anymore. I'm just sick of it. I just wish people knew and would stop asking me questions about Godzilla and just ask me stuff about anime. Because I said it before in a previous stream, I'll say it again. I would rather be known as a disgusting weeaboo than a Godzilla fan, because at this point, I'm getting very sick and tired of Godzilla fans entering my channel. And if you're there for just my Godzilla content, then just leave, because I don't want you here. I want other people on the channel. I want other people to watch my content. I don't want to cater to just one small audience. You guys, like, I remember, like, I keep hearing, like, Goro Guy's voice in my head just telling me, oh, it's your fault for naming yourself Spinozilla. You kind of put that on yourself. Well, guess what? My name doesn't dictate the content that I make. I may like Godzilla, I may like dinosaurs, but that doesn't mean that it should dictate the content that I create. I like other things other than Godzilla and other than dinosaurs. I just want people to know that. That's why I said earlier with like the whole Time Stoppers Anonymous thing. That's why I just chose to include those characters in to let other people know that I'm into other things. I just wish people knew that. I really do wish people knew that. That's why I also want to like start relations with like VTubers, because with just talking with other people and just being associated with like another demographic, I can just get away from them. That's just how it is with me at the moment. Why do you think I've been uploading random VTuber clips? It's not just because of clout. Like, that's one of the reasons. But it's also because to just draw in other people from another audience. Like, I want people to know that I'm into other things. It's like, it's desperate, but it's understandably desperate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like, let's, like, finish this and talk about the final bits of
Yeah,
trivia here. And
I would
then,
really want to finish this because it is 12:03 and this has been it's almost been 5 hour stream, I think.
yeah, wow. Yeah, let's finish this.